Okay, so that you get a review this weekend, and because I'm not going to finish the one I'm watching at the moment anytime soon, we're going to revisit one that I've watched before. This is starring Zhu Kai and Bai Lu. It's one of the first shows that I've seen Zhu Kai do a more serious role in. I have seen Court Lady, so let me know if you want me to talk about that, but I did watch Court Lady after this. So I'm going to struggle to avoid spoilers here. It did come out in 2019. I personally watched it on the Rakuten Viki app, but it's also on YouTube. But you do run the risk of some bits not having subtitles, which is why I ended up buying it on DVD. This has a myriad of different characters, and what I really like about the show is that it is very much a do not judge a book by its cover story. And I've noticed that a lot of C-dramas have this story. You get them in anime as well, and so on. For example, Modal Zushi also has that don't judge a book by its cover, don't assume something's evil just because people say it is. This is very much the theme of this drama. This is also the first drama where I really picked up that the girls really look like they're enjoying kissing Zhu Kai. I mean, he really gets into it, bless him. And who would complain? He is a rather good looking boy. Now, I didn't have an awful lot to complain about in this drama. There wasn't really any hammy acting. There was a couple of very side characters, sort of like background actors, stuff like that were a bit bordering on hammy, but all of the characters that were actually properly in scenes and so on were brilliant. They really made you feel like they were the characters. They drew you into the story, so much so that when one particular character something happened to him, trying not to give spoilers, I literally ugly cried. So they really did a good job with this one, and I really recommend it. Also, we have a bit of disability awareness in this as well. There is a disabled character in this. He's in a wheelchair. They do use the age-old trope of a wheelchair user being frustrated about how they can't help in certain ways. But it's only in sort of particularly action-filled scenes. And he's not completely useless. He does have ways to defend himself. So it's as a character, he's actually super useful to the plot as well. There's one particular scene that I do want to mention on the acting side of things whilst I think about it. And there's this one scene where the lead characters, so Zhu Kai and Bai Lu, he has to pretend he doesn't realise she's there. And she gets right up in his face. Like, right up in his face. He doesn't even blink. Like, the way it's done, I was so impressed with his acting. Because he didn't flinch. He didn't react at all. So I was really impressed with. So, in conclusion, this is definitely something that I would really recommend you check out if you haven't done already. Although it's old, it's definitely a goodie. Although I suppose I should say older, because it is only 2019. For those of you who watched it though, what did you think? Did you find any fault with it that I maybe didn't pick up on? Or are you like me? Did you really enjoy this drama and didn't find a lot to nitpick about? If you're watching this on TikTok, then obviously follow. Do leave a like, do leave a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, then still a like and a comment would be so appreciated. But also do subscribe and tickle that bell button so that you can be kept updated when I do more. I also go live on occasion playing video games at the moment. And I'll be posting hopefully some cosplay content soon. So yeah, I'm currently making a cosplay. Anyway, thanks for listening. Toodles!